Good evening, and I just want to wish everyone a happy Sweetest Day. Ed, he always forgets. He married a Midwest girl, and he always forgets it's Sweetest Day. But anyways, there's a lot of candy out there. You can, okay. Yeah. Anyways, I would like to introduce the sweetest man I know, not only because he works in this wonderful industry, but because of how he treats me, his children, and now his grandchildren, Madeline and William. Mr. Sweet himself, Ed Seibolt.
Thank you for that sweet introduction, hon. You can tell everyone what you really feel about me at the after-hours cocktail party. Teresa, I think you lied to me. You said it was large font? Oh, it's my old eyes. I'm sorry. Okay, I have to come clean and admit something. Early on, as I prepared this very speech, which we had to get in, 4 months ago? So I got a little bit of writer's block, you know when that happens? So I needed something to kind of break through and get things started. So okay, I Googled greatest pro football Hall of Fame speeches ever. Okay, you other inductees didn't do that? Come on. Really? All kidding aside, I did look at Mike Singletary's Hall of Fame speech, all 10 pages of it. Don't worry, no plagiarism. For those not familiar with him, Mike Singletary was an all-pro linebacker for the Chicago Bears in the mid-'80s and inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1998. His Hall of Fame speech is still considered to be one of the best ever, but more about that later. First, I would like to thank the NCSA for sponsoring this magnificent event and for including me. Second, congratulations to the other class of 2022 Hall of Fame inductees. I am honored and truly blessed to be part of this distinguished group of industry leaders we call family. And speaking of family, I entered this industry, affectionately known as community, 21 years ago when I began working at a small family-owned chocolate company called Harry London. This was a big departure from the Fortune 500 companies that I had been with in a variety of other CPG industries. Coincidentally, Harry London is located in Canton, Ohio, home to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. In fact, our facility is just 2 exits north away from this hallowed ground of professional football greatness. So my job landed me in Canton, and then after moving the family around the country for 15 years during my career, I had the opportunity to relocate to my wife's hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, 65 miles north of Canton, where our manufacturing facility was. Ironically, Cleveland is home to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Are we starting to see a pattern here? A common thread? But I will tell you, never, ever in my wildest imagination would I ever think I would be inducted into any Hall of Fame, much less the prestigious Candy Hall of Fame in the industry I fell in love with and have called home for the past 21 years. I am so incredibly humbled, honored, and proud to be included with the history and heritage of the Hall and past inductees and respected industry leaders. As mentioned, I've had the luxury throughout my career of being part of other industries, so I'm in pretty good position to make some comparisons to the world of confection. All the others have proved to be important toward achieving my career goals. But I can look back now and honestly say nothing compares to the confection industry. When we talk about this industry in terms of genuine concern, family, and community, we walk the walk and talk the talk. Just ask some of my family here today who have tagged along with me on many industry events and have gotten to know many industry colleagues and have truly felt like one big family. Charlie, don't talk about Fountain Blue. Some of those stories. When asked by someone a while ago why I got so involved with the National Confectioners Association and the industry as a whole, I responded in this manner. I wanted to surround myself with industry leaders and experts that were a lot brighter than me. That wasn't too tough to do. Check mark. I wanted to learn much about the industry, what really doesn't necessarily meet the eye in terms of disruption, challenges, and opportunities, so that I could become as well-versed as possible to serve my company, my clients, and the industry. I wanted to leverage this experience and expertise to network both internally and externally with customers to give back to the industry to the best of my ability. And finally, I wanted to find more reasons to travel so that I could stay out of my wife's hair. Now back to Mike Singletary's Hall of Fame speech. In short, it was a simple reminder to thank the people in our lives that mean something. Really, that's all it was. Every last person that touched his remarkable life, hence the reason it was so long. Now, I'm not claiming to have a family and friend group as large as Mike's, so I'll stay in my lane as far as the length of this speech. But I do have some pretty important people to recognize and thank. Thanks to my mother and father, wish you could be here, for your sacrifice and the work ethic you instilled in all 6 of your children. Thanks to my 5 sisters, who taught me at a very early age to have the utmost respect for women, or else. And my sister Kathy is in the audience with us, so she can attest that, yeah, being the only boy in the family, they would gang up on me and set me straight. Thanks to my 5 children, Eddie and Elizabeth, Ryan and Brianne, and Charlie, who put up with all my travel away from home and the mood swings that went along with the pressures of the world of business. Thanks to my beautiful wife, Christine, for staying with me for 34 years after dragging her and all the kids all over the country with corporate moves. Thank you to the NCA, who had the confidence in me to take on key roles within the association that I respect and admire so much, allowing me to learn and grow within this industry. Thanks to my Ferrero Fannie Mae colleagues for your leadership, your friendship, and your support, as I cannot imagine any other organization to be a part of in the twilight of my career. And I'll end once more with thanking the NCSA, Teresa, Joe, Shelley. I know I'm probably missing people. Matt Pye, thank you so much for your nomination. I know some of the NCA folks are in here. Elise, Lynn, Leanne, probably missing names from Fannie Mae and Ferraro, Jeff, Rick, Jeff, Bridget, Jim, all my friends, and really what I consider to be family in the industry. Thank you so much. I am absolutely thrilled with this recognition. Thank you.